Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting edition of JD's Network. In today's video, this is Do Dreams Come True? That's right. So if you have big dreams, then this is definitely the video for you. All you got to do is stick around to the very end, and just like always, you will not be disappointed. So look, on this nice sunny day, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving into a topic that touches all of us in some way. Do dreams come true? This is such a universal question, and today we're going to unpack it through personal stories, research, and a little bit of inspiration. Now, we all have dreams. Some are big, like starting a business, becoming an artist, or traveling the world. Others are small, like simply finding peace, better relationships, or a sense of purpose. But no matter how big or small, these dreams shape our actions and give our lives meaning. The question is, how do we know if we can really turn them into reality? I remember when I was 15, I had this quiet dream to become a writer. I sit in my room all night, scribbling down short stories, imagining that one day someone would read them. Now, I did hit a lot of roadblocks, self-doubt, rejection from publishers, but I kept going. And after years of small steps, taking writing classes, submitting my work, finding my voice, I finally held my first novel in print. And every time I look at that book, I'm reminded that dreams don't just disappear, they evolve. And that brings me to something really fascinating. According to the American Psychological Association, the act of visualizing your dreams, seeing them in your mind, can activate the same neural pathways as actually doing them. When we picture ourselves succeeding, it primes us for real-world action. This is why Olympic athletes spend as much time visualizing their races as they do training. And it's true for us too. When we dream big, but also take small, deliberate steps, we give ourselves a chance to succeed. And let's go back to Walt Disney. We know the magical world he created, but did you know that he was also a pioneer in animation? He innovated with sound, color, and theme parks, things that we take for granted today. But every innovation started with a dream, and every dream he had was met with persistence, even when others doubted him. So if you're out there thinking, my dream feels impossible, let me be your reminder. You are capable. You don't have to have all the answers today. Just take the next step. Write it down, make a plan, and don't be afraid of failure, because failure is just another chapter on your way to success. I remember when I was 21, I dreamed of traveling the world, but I didn't know how. My life was small, just a few city blocks. And I was afraid, but I kept that dream in my heart. Years later, I was on a plane to New York City, and that was just the beginning. And you see, dreams are like seeds. At first, they are tiny and visible, but if we water them with action, belief, and perseverance, they grow. And as scientists tells us, this is real, because psychologists says that dreams give us direction. They fuel our motivation. So let's get scientific for a minute. Researchers at Stanford and Harvard have found that people who visualize dreams daily are more likely to achieve them. Why? Because our subconscious starts aligning with our goals. When you focus your mind on your dreams, your actions begin to follow. So let's take a look at Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team, yet he didn't quit. Take Serena Williams, told she'd never make it in tennis. Or look at Maya Angelou, whose dreams of writing transform lives. These stories remind us that dreams may take time, but they do come true when we persevere. But what stops us? Fear, doubt, the voices that say, who are you to dream so big? But remember, every dreamer starts with a tiny spark, and so can you. So I love to hear your dreams, so drop a comment below. So have you ever sat underneath a starlit sky and asked yourself, do dreams really come true? Maybe you're in a place right now where your dreams feel distant, almost impossible. But I want you to stay with me, because today we're going to explore exactly what it takes for your dreams to become a reality. So let me tell you about a friend of mine named John. A few years ago, he dreamed of opening a small bakery. He had no funding, no experience, just a passion for baking. But every day, he took small steps, researching recipes, practicing late at night, even handing out free samples. And eventually, that dream, once just sparked, turned into a thriving business. So science backed this up. Psychologists have found that having a clear vision of your future activates something called the self-fulfilling prophecy. When we believe in a dream, we align our actions to bring it closer. It's not magic. It's all about clarity and consistency. So what's the first step you can take today? By writing down one dream you have, big or small, and then identify one tiny action you can do tomorrow that moves you forward. Maybe it's sending an email, researching a class, or simply visualizing success. Every step compounds. So I want you to remember this. Every dream that ever came true started with a person who dared to believe, even when no one else did. And that person could be you. So tonight, under those same stars, ask yourself again, because the answer might be waiting for you to take that first step. So if you like this, remember to subscribe, share your dream in the comments, and let's keep each other inspired. Until the next time, keep going, because your dream deserves a chance. All right, look, that's the end of the video. As you know, that is, do dreams come true? And they definitely do. Look, make sure you like, share, subscribe to JD's Network if you haven't already. While I talk about fitness and everyday motivation, baby. Things you need in order to proceed. If you like to support the work I do, you can hit me on Cash App, $, at Just Love 966. And I do take all forms of payments. All right, so let's grow together. And I'm out of here. See you in the next video. Peace out.